Kalpatarubhyascha kripasindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaura Bhakta-vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Today is a very auspicious day. Vielen Dank. Very auspicious day. Why? Because it's Ekadashi. It's actually Mahadadashi, but the fasting for the Amla Ekadashi. This is also Amla, I think, yes. We have to offer also today. Everybody offering Amla to Krishna. And not only this is already very auspicious. It's Madhava Titi Bhakti Janani. If you observe this Titi, Madhava's Titi, whenever is Jamashtami, Krishna's appearance, Ram Navami, Nishingha Chaturdashi, all this is called Madhava Titi. More important is Ekadashi. Because Madhava Titi, on Jamashtami, who is appearing? Krishna. But on Ekadashi, who is appearing? Bhakti. So without Bhakti, even we cannot, even Krishna will appear here, but we have no Bhakti, then what do we do? Kamsa had no Bhakti, Krishna came to him, he wanted to fight with Krishna. Sweet Krishna, Swayam Bhagavan, who is the Paramananda, who is the topmost beauty he has, the topmost love, but Kamsa, he's afraid of him, wants to kill him, because he had no Bhakti. So more important than Krishna's appearance is Bhakti Devi's appearance, and this Bhakti Devi, she will appear on this Ekadashi. How? If we observe this Ekadashi by, either by fasting, if you want to fast, it's a good fasting day. Best is to sit together and let the Krishna into the heart. This is the real Ekadashi Brata. Sit together, chant Harinam, listen about Krishna. Then Bhakti Devi will appear. And if Bhakti Devi will appear, Krishna will run to that place. Now we're going to Vrindavan, we're going to holy places. But to see Krishna, we cannot see him. We go to take darshan. We say we go to take darshan, but we cannot see Krishna. If Bhakti Devi will appear, Krishna will come and want to take darshan of us. So powerful, that's the power of Bhakti. Shri Krishna Karshani Chasa. Kleshagni Shubhada Moksha Laghuta Gritsu Dullabha Sandrananda Visheshatma Shri Krishna Karshani Chasa. Bhakti can attract even Krishna. Who is all attractive? Whole universe is running after Krishna. All are attracted by the Supreme Lord, but the Supreme Lord is attracted by one jiva, tiny jiva, who has bhakti. He will come and run there. He will steal your food. He will not wait until offering is finished. He will eat before. He will steal everything. He will take everything. He wants the association. He wants the darshan. He wants the service of the bhaktas. Krishna wants that. Hari Sevaka, Seva, he wants. He's Hari, all are serving him, but Hari wants the service of his servants. That is wonderful. And to taste all this, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to this world. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas, then he went from Bengal to Puri. And on the way from Navadvip to Puri. And on the way to Puri, you have to cross one very beautiful temple. Very sweet temple that is in Remuna, in Orissa. And there is one Gopinath deity, beautiful Gopinath. And this Gopinath deity was installed by Ramchandra, Bhagavan. He installed Gopinath there, and this thousands of years old. And every day, this Gopinath is famous for his kheer. It's not sweet rice, it's just condensed milk, because sweet rice is not actually, kheer is not sweet rice. Kheer means you cook down the milk until it's half solid. So it's famous for these offerings. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to this Gopinath temple, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was remembering some Harikatha which his Gurudev, Ishwara Puripad, spoke. Ishwara Puri, his disappearance, appearance that we had just 1-2 weeks before in Prague when we were there. Ishwara Puri is a disciple of Madhavendra Puri, and today Madhavendra Puri's disappearance day. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard from his Guru, he was listening to the Katha of his Guru's Guru, of Mahaprabhu's Param Gurudev, and that is Madhavendra Puri, and that is connected with this Gopinath temple in Remuna. Whenever you come to Orissa, go to Remuna. Very beautiful. It's a village, not a big place, but very beautiful temple. Then when they came, the devotees came to Remuna, then when they sitting in the temple, and Mahaprabhu started explaining this history, what he heard from his Guru. That is in Chaitanya Charitamrita, that is recorded. It's a long history, we can try to finish it. It's very beautiful. Once, there was Madhavendra Puri. He was a completely renounced person. He was actually fed up with this materialism of the people. He no more wanted to. That was like 600 years before. In Bengal, he did not like anymore see these materialistic people. Can you imagine? That was 600 years before. So he took sannyas and just was staying in the woods. And he took one brata that he will never ask for food. Never ask. If somebody will bring something, he will only accept milk, nothing else. That was his brata. And day and night he was chanting Harinam. And this way he was traveling all over India from one holy place to another, and happily. So whenever Madhavendra Puri, his love for Krishna was such, when he saw a black rain cloud on the sky, he fainted out of ecstasy. And just this reminding of Krishna, he became unconscious. And by divine arrangement, he met so many great personalities, and they became his disciple. Who are Madhavendra Puri's disciple, you know? One is Advaita Acharya. He took initiation from Madhavendra Puri. Another one is Nityananda Prabhu. He took initiation from Madhavendra Puri. So such a guru, it's hard to imagine even what kind of personality was he, that the Supreme Lord in the form of Nityananda Prabhu was singing this beautiful prayer. He took shelter at Madhavendra Puri. And Advaita Acharya, who is known as then Mahavishnu, he took also shelter. He was such an ecstatic person, and he had such nice disciples also, that one of his disciples, he became even the guru of Swayam Bhagavan Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by his devotion to the Guru. So, by divine arrangement, he came to Vrindavan, to Braj Mandala. And in Braj Mandala, Madhavendra Puripad went to Govardhan, and they did the Govardhan Parikrama. And in Govardhan, there is one pond that is called Govinda Kunda. That was created by Indra. Indra and Surabhi, they made this pond when they did Abhishek of Krishna. After Indra wanted to destroy Braja and Krishna hold the Govardhan hill, and then after 7 days, Indra realized, I did one big aparat. So he came with Surabhi, with Airavata, his elephant, and they did Abhishek of Krishna. And Indra gave him the name Govinda, because he's the friend of the cows. So he took one cow before Indra, he took a Surabhi cow that the cow will pacify Krishna. Then he came and was praying for forgiveness. So on that Govinda Kund, from that Abhishekam, that one pond was created. And today you can still go there. Govinda and that Madhavendra Puri was sitting on Govinda Kund, and he was chanting Harinam. Whole day sitting under one tree and was chanting Harinam. Very happy. Then evening time, afternoon time, one small boy came and was saying, hey, what kind of sannyasi you are? Why are you not asking for bhiksha? Why are you not asking for alms, for some food? In my village, nobody is fasting. Take one pot of milk. Madhavendra Puri, he was astonished. Who is that? So sweet speaking, so sweet looking also. And how do you know I'm fasting? He asked. He said, the ladies, they came here, they took some water. They see you whole day, you sitting here, you never asking for something. Take this milk. My mother sent me to bring this milk to you. So keep this pot, after I will come back and take this pot again. Madhavendra Puri, he was speechless. He cannot speak. With this boy, he is totally detached from this world. Nothing attracts him. But this boy captures him like anything. So he cannot say anything, he cannot answer anything to that, just take the milk, and the boy left. And then when he's tasting that milk, such a nectar he never tasted. Thinking, oh my God, what is that milk? So, and who is that boy? He's completely in ecstasy, and then after he's washing his mouth and sitting down and chanting Harinam, and chanting and just looking at the path when this boy will come back to pick up his pot. He's not coming. Then the night time comes, and Madhavendra Puri starts, he falls asleep. Then in the night time, that same boy in the dream appears. Oh Madhavendra, I was waiting for you. I was thinking, when will Madhavendra come to Braja? When he will come to Vrindavan? I want his service. I am Gopal, he says. I am the master of this place. My name is Gopal. And my priests, they have buried me under the ground because the Muslims attacked. So they buried me, but please, it is so hot. I feel so hot. They cover me under the earth there in the bushes. He showed him the way, the place. Please dig me out and make a nice temple for me. I was just waiting for you. Then when Madhavendra Puripad saw this dream, he woke up. Dream broke and he started crying. He said, my God. You know, whole life chanting Harinam. Why? To meet Krishna, to attain Krishna. When Krishna came, he could not realize that. That is Krishna's tricky nature. So he was crying, oh my Lord, I could not recognize you. He was, then he remembered, oh, he gave me one order. Ah yes, I shall go and dig him out from the earth. So morning time he went to the villagers of Braja. They had this village. And he explained to them what was his dream. And Brajavasis, when they listen Gopal, they immediately enthusiastic. Yes, they're all Krishna's devotees. Whenever some service is to be done, they will run. So they took some spades and some knives to cut the jungle and everything. And Madhavendra Puri led them to the place where Gopal told him in the dream. And they dig little inside, they found the beautiful Gopal deity. This Gopal deity, nowadays, if you want to see this Gopal deity, you have to go to Natawar. It's Nataraj in Rajasthan. This is this deity who is holding Govardhan with his left hand. You can see this Nataraj deity. That was that deity which Madhavendra Puri found. Because after again, when they installed him again, Muslims came again, they had to remove. But then Madhavendra Puri, he took all the Brajavasis and they went on the top of Govardhan hill, put some stones here like an altar, and they installed Gopal there. And then they made Abhisheka. They brought so many pots from Manasi Ganga, so many, and they put some oil, then put some water, then again put some oil, again put some water, put some ghee, put some Chanamrita, this Panchamrita, all these things they were cleaning him again and again. And then they cooked a huge feast. There became Annakut festival. Annakut means mountain of Anna. They cooked all Brajavasis they brought. Everybody brought chapatis. They make this, what they have, prata, all this nice stuff. What is there? They don't take so much rice and dal in Braja. They do more chapatis and prata and this curry sauce with the pakori and all these things. They made all this big feast, like mountains, everything. And they offered everything to Gopal. And then after Madhavendra Puripad, he distributed to everyone. First to the Brahmins, to to the Vaishnavas, to the Brajavasis, to the elder people, to the children. At the end, he distributed also some prasadam to the dogs. Everybody who came, he gave. Himself, he took one glass of milk. He was doing just a service. And he installed the deities. They came, then they make just some, from grass, from reeds, they make a little fence that Gopal can take rest. There was no temple, nothing, there are just a few stones. Then Brajavasis heard Gopal has appeared. The next village has heard, oh, Gopal has appeared. We will also do one Annakut festival. Then the next village, next day, next village brought full Annakut festival. Of course, if one village, then the next also they heard Gopal appeared. So all 335 villages of Braja, every day was Annakut festival. Every day one village, they bring so many big foodstuffs, big mounds of foodstuffs there. And everyone gave one cow to Gopal. Every family, they gave one cow to Gopal. Some they gave land, and he got so rich in very short time. Then one king came and built one temple. He financed one temple. So on top of Govardhan, you can see still the temple. We don't go up because we don't put our feet on Govardhan. Brajavasis can do, we don't do that. Mahaprabhu did not go, he is Bhagavan himself. Madhavendra Puri, he went. Pure devotees. Brajavasis go. Temple is still there, but deity went to Rajasthan. So then they made this Annakut festival every day and big, and Gopal became famous and he became rich and he got so much land and cows and everything. And Madhavendra Puri, he was doing the service. But himself, he just took some little milk, he was happy with that. Then one day, again, Gopal appeared in his dream. He said, oh Madhavendra. Madhavendra Puri was old that time, maybe 70 or something. Old already. Oh Madhavendra Puri, I'm feeling so hot. You made everything, you made a temple and everything, but still I'm feeling very hot. Couldn't you go to Jagannath Puri and bring some sandalwood? That is 2000 kilometers or more. It's not that. Please go to Puri, bring some first class sandalwood and then make some paste and put some chandan. I will feel some cooling. Then Madhavendra Puri, when he woke up, immediately he gave mantra to some Brahmins to worship deities and he left. Just imagine 2000 kilometers walking without thinking. Krishna asked him, okay, he went. And that was not only walking 2000 kilometers, there was war between Muslims and Orissa. There was war. So he did not, he just went. And on the way, he was walking. I mean, for months you have to walk. That time also no directions and no signs, nothing is there. You just have to ask from village to village and go over the fields. Once we went in Orissa, Padayatra. So sometimes you have to go over the fields, or the rice fields, this narrow way from one village to another. So in this way he came, and then he came to this Remuna Gopinath temple. And when he came to Gopinath temple, he was sitting there chanting Harinam. He became very happy to see that beautiful deity. And then evening time, when he was chanting, the pujari came with some 12 pots of this kheer. 12 some earthen pots. One way, they only use one way, no, they feel. So with this kheer, the pujari entered into the temple. And Madhavendra Puri was chanting and looking and thinking, oh, if I could taste this kheer, I can understand what is the recipe. I can cook the same for my Gopal. When he said that, he slapped. He said, what are you thinking? You want to taste? This is not offered. He was thinking, he saw Pujari brought just to offering, and he was, if I could taste that, but not for himself, that I want to do, he wanted to do for Gopal, but he said, what are you, how you can, this is not offered. So he was disgusted with his own self, with his thoughts, and left the place. And then this is an offense, no? If you see, if Pujari brings the prasadam, no one should see. That if not offered, no one should look there. If somebody looks, you can throw everything, actually. Of course, Madhavendra Puripad is not like that. But he was feeling himself like that. So he he left and went behind the temple, sitting on the marketplace. And it was night time already, so he was just chanting Harinam happily. And the pujari offered the 12 pots of kheer. And then when Krishna, Gopinath took, pujari entered, took all the pots, cleaned the place, put the Gopinath to sleep, locked the door, and himself also went to sleep. The pujari. Then in the night, Gopinath appeared to the pujari in the dream. He said, "Hey, pujari ji, wake up. I kept one kheer for my devotee Madhavendra. I have one. So wake up, take it. You did not see it, because by my Maya, you could not see that pot. I kept it hidden. It's under my pitambar, under my cloth. Go, enter the temple, you will see that." Then the dream broke and the pujari woke up and said, "Oh." Okay, he took a shower, went inside the temple, he opened, and he found really there's one pot of kheer. He did not see that. Krishna's Maya, no? These are all Krishna's Maya. And if personally he's using his Maya, who can see that? Who can be not in illusion? So he found that, and the pujari felt also ecstatic. And he was thinking, who is that person, Madhavendra? Krishna is keeping the pot for him. So he cleaned the place, again locked the door, and went behind the temple to the marketplace and was shouting, "Where's Madhavendra? Where's Madhavendra? Madhavendra Puri, Madhavendra, where are you?" Then Madhavendra was shouting, "I'm here." He was still chanting in the middle of the place there, "I'm here." And the pujari gave him his key and gave full dandavat to him and said, "You're the most fortunate person in the whole universe. Gopinath stole one key for you." And Madhavendra, he became also ecstatic. He told what happened. So, because he was desiring that. When Madhavendra saw this key, he wanted to taste it. Krishna knows he's inside the heart. Whatever one pure devotee wants, Krishna is eager to fulfill that. No? But they never want anything. That is the Krishna's dilemma. He is in dilemma. They never asked Krishna for anything. Because Mahaprabhu said, "Nadanam, najanam, na sundarim, kavitam, vajagadisha kamai, mama janmani janmani ishware, bhavatat bhakti rahita kitvaye." I only want service, 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 life after life. I don't want money. I don't want any beautiful wife. I don't want nadanam, najanam, no followers, no knowledge. I don't want anything. I don't want to become free from birth and death. I just want your service, life after life. So Krishna, he wants to give. He loves his devotees. He is Bhakta Vatsala. He loves his devotees so much. And he wants to give them, but they never ask. Krishna is ready. Like anything they want, he can give. He is Bhagavan. Nothing is a problem for him. But they never ask anything. But Madhavendra Puri, when he just desired little, I want to taste this for the service to Krishna, Krishna was eager to fulfill that. So Gopinath stole the key. He stole the key and kept it. Then Madhavendra Puri, then the pujari left also, then Madhavendra Puri was eating that, tasting that key, and he became full in ecstasy. This is real prasadam. No? Krishna gave the prasadam to his bhakta. So he cleaned the pot after that, then he broke the pot and bound it inside his cloth, and every day he was eating one piece of that pot also. That is also holy. Not only the prasadam. And then Madhavendra Puri was thinking, oh, it was night time. Now morning time, what will happen? This news will spread everywhere that Gopinath, he stole that key from me. Then I will become famous. People will come to me, they will disturb my bhajan. Just he left. Better to leave this place immediately. You see, just opposite. Like nowadays in Kali Yuga, everybody wants to advertise himself. That time, Sadhu, that Madhavendra, he really wanted to stay away from this pratishtha, and he doesn't want to become famous. So he was running away. And Gopinath, you see Krishna's nature. Gopinath took a very bad name for his bhakta. Nobody is happy if now is known as Kheer Chor Gopinath, famous. So which person you will be happy if he will become known as the thief? One time you steal something in your life, then whole life you will take the name thief. It's very painful, no? It's not nice, but Krishna took this name. Kir Chor Gopinath. He took a bad name for his bhakta. And now all Kir Chor Gopinath is very famous. In the whole universe, everywhere is famous. And the Kir, until today, they cook that and they distribute that. So he took for his bhakta, he took that bad name also. And Madhavendra Puri went on the way on to Jagannath Puri. When he reached Jagannath Puri, everybody knew who is Madhavendra Puri because that fame of Remuna had reached already before he came there. So the king sent some representatives to receive him. The king arranged all his sandalwood, what he needed, like 40 kilos sandalwood. The king arranged some carriers, some Brahmins who will come with him. The king gave him papers for tax and everything and sent him back to Vrindavan. Everything, because Bhakta, nobody is as famous as a Bhakta. You see, Prahlad Maharaj, when was he? Leela is millions of years back. Now we still speak about him. Hanuman, this is a long time ago, but he's so famous, so Bhaktas, they're most famous. So he took all this heavy load, the Brahmins, the carriers, all, he took the papers and he went back to Vrindavan. 2000 kilometers carrying so much sandalwood, you can imagine how difficult. Walking, nothing they have. Not only walking, also war is there, they have very valuable goods. Any day they can snatch it from them if there's some weapons. So he went from Puri to Remuna, that is very short distance, maybe 100 kilometers or something like that. Compared to 1000 kilometers, it's nothing, no? 2000 kilometers. So in Remuna, again he came to see Gopinath. And now the pujaris, when they saw Madhavendra has come again, they welcomed him, gave him one gal, and they offered him the kheer, everything they gave to him. And Madhavendra Puri, he stayed the night there in the temple, very happily. That night, again Gopal gave a dream to him. Third time already, Gopal appeared in his dream. And Gopal said, "Oh Madhavendra, you see, Gopinath and I, we are not different from each other. So just stay here, grind all this sandalwood to pulp and put it on Gopinath, I will feel happy. Because no need to carry 2000 kilometers more, just stay in that place where you are and I will accept that also. Because Gopinath, Gopal, Krishna is one, no? There's only one Krishna. So you offer everything to Gopinath and I will be happy." So morning time when he woke up, again he gave dream to him. You see how fortunate is the mother. 3 times gave, not only gave dream, 3 times he gave him orders. Who gets an order of the Supreme Lord? No? Maybe some darshan, maybe some feeling, maybe something where you get direct order. Do this, do this, do this. Such a fortunate person. So Madhavendra Puri, he told this to the pujaris. They were very happy because Gopinath will get tons of chandan. It's very nice to offer. This is a hot season also. So they are very happy. So every day they are grinding big amount of sandalwood. That is also difficult work. Somebody who has done this by hand, he knows it's not easy to do. But every day they do with full devotion and offer to Gopinath until all thing was finished. That was Madhavendra Puripada's standard of devotion. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told his whole history to his devotees, they were sitting in Gopinath temple in front of Gopinath, and Mahaprabhu himself told his history. And all devotees listened and they were fully in ecstasy to listen to that beautiful story. And Madhavendra Puri, that time Mahaprabhu said, this is the standard for devotion. Everything for Krishna, nothing for me. You see, Madhavendra, he gave everything to Krishna. For himself, just one glass of milk. And even this, if not coming, it's not coming. So that is the standard until today. If we want to please Krishna, we should follow to Madhavendra Puri. And Madhavendra Puri, he is called premankura. The bud, ankura means before the flower is coming. That is the premankura. That is Madhavendra Puri because he was the first one who brought this ecstatic prema into the Madhva Sampradaya. Before him it was not there. from Madhvacharya coming down, that's it. But this prema was not there. Therefore, once Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to Vrindavan, and he came to Mathura, and in Mathura, he went to one Krishna temple, and he started dancing. Mahaprabhu started dancing, he became ecstatic, he's crying, and another Brahmin also came there, and when he also started crying and dancing, and they're rolling on the ground, and they're embracing each other, and they make them each other wet with their tears. And long time they're dancing, and after the kirtan stopped, then Mahaprabhu asked, "Who are you?" "I think you must have some connection with Madhavendra Puri." He said, "Yes, once Madhavendra Puri came to my house. And I'm actually a low class Brahmin. I'm not very high class. I'm not accepted by the other Brahmins. But Madhavendra Puripad came to my house and accepted food in my house." And the Mahaprabhu said, "Then I also want, please. I also want to come to your house. Please cook for me also." And then he accepted, the Brahmin accepted Diksha from Madhavendra Puri. Therefore he got that love, because Mahaprabhu knew there is no love apart from Madhavendra Puri's path. That was Madhavendra Puri. He brought this love into this world. If you see who is he in the spiritual world, it is written, he is a desire tree of Goloka Vrindavan. But that is just, how to say, like, given, because desire tree means what? Whatever you want, he will give. That is, so he is that desire tree, that prema kalpataru. That love, that Brajal prema which Mahaprabhu wanted to distribute, it came through Madhavendra Puri into this world. So any rasa, any what you want, that prema kalpataru Madhavendra can give. That is, so he is not really an incarnation of one Kalpavriksha from Goloka Vrindavan. That is just his function. Because many Manjaris, Shakis, Gopas, they come into this world in Mahaprabhu's Leela. Krishna's eternal associates come in Mahaprabhu's Leela. So he's not one of the trees who came there, but he acted like a tree in this world. So if you read that, because there's one book that is called Gaur Gonadesh Deepika, where there's who is who. Who is who in Krishna Leela and what is their form in Gaura Leela, if you want to find out. And there is no information more about Madhavendra Puri, just that he is a prema kalpataru. But one has to understand what is the meaning. He is definitely in Srimati Radhika's camp. There is no doubt about that, because he revealed that the last stage of his life, when he was about to end this material existence, then he was crying and reciting one verse, which Mahaprabhu also recited to his disciples. And there is clearly his mood, his inner mood is there, and that verse is famous also. Ai dina dayadra nata he, mathura nata kadavalokayase, hridayam tvat aloka kataram, taita brahmyati kim karomi. Oh, I dina dayadra. Oh, you are dina dayadra. You are merciful to the fallen, merciful to the poor. These words, Madhavendra Puripad, he was crying that. He was about to leave his body. Body was very weak already. He could not keep his stool and urine that sometimes passed like this. But his disciple Ishwara Puripad, he was cleaning him very nicely. And the reward for this Guru Seva was that Ishwara Puripad became the Guru of Mahaprabhu, of the Supreme Lord. Because he faithfully served his Guru, and his Guru was lamenting, he was crying. Ai dina dayadra. Oh, you are the friend of the fallen. Because himself, he felt fallen. Prabhupada in his purport, right? Devotees always feel, I'm fallen, so they cry. They calling Krishna, O Dinanath, O Dina Dayadra. When there's one saying, when I heard Krishna is Dina Bandhu, I became very happy. We come to the temple. Because I am Dina, I am poor, I have nothing. But in the temple I'm listening, Krishna is Bhakta Vatsala. Oh, that is a problem. Because I am not a Bhakta. But if Krishna is Dinanath, we are very happy. So Here, these words actually, the origin of these words comes from Radharani's lips. She sings, I am poor. She has that. Radharani is topmost. She has topmost humility. That is utmost humility. And she thinks, I Dina Dayadra, O Nata He, O my Lord, O my Master, O Mathuranath. Why you were Mathuranath now? Before you were Brajanath, you were in Vrindavan. That why now you became Mathuranath? That is Radharani's what she is crying because Krishna left Vrindavan. And in that mood also Madhavendra Puri was crying. Oh, that is Radharani. Only Radharani's devotees pray like this. So he was, Ahidina Dayadra Nata He, Mathuranatha Kadavaloka Yase. When can I see you again, O Mathuranath? When you will come again, Brajanath. When you will come from Mathura finally to Braj. Hridayam Tvat Aloka Kataram Daita Brahmyati. Oh, my heart is breaking because I cannot see you. Oh, my beloved, what shall I do? Like this he was, this is how we should leave this planet, this body. In full separation from Krishna. What shall I do? My heart is breaking, I cannot see you. So, oh my beloved, oh Daita, Kim Karomyam, what shall I do? He was crying, Madhavendra Puri, in that extreme separation. In this way he left his body. So from this, it's clear that he is from Radharani's group. One of the Manjaris, one of the Shakis of Radharani, because only they can feel like that. And Kaviraj Goswami says only 3 persons can understand these words. One is Radharani, one is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and the 3rd person is Madhavendra Puri. Only they can really relish what is the inside these words. So that he gave, this is the line of our sampradaya, of Mahaprabhu's line. He came, he accepted Madhavendra Puri, he accepted the lineage of Madhavendra Puri to take this same separation mood from Krishna. In the mood of Radharani crying, when you will come to Vrindavan, what you're doing in Mathura. There, like we have Ratha Yatra festival also here, that same pulling Krishna from Kurukshetra to Vrindavan, come. No more king. They don't want the Krishna as a king with the crown and the soldiers and so much noise. They want the Krishna with the flute, with the dhoti, with some bees and some birds and in the forest. This is the mood. So Madhavendra Puri was the first one who brought this mood into this world, so we are unlimitedly indebted to him. We cannot give back. So we pray that one drop of this separation from Krishna may touch us. This is the highest wealth. Nothing you can get more than you feel separated from Krishna. That is highest. Na naka prishtam, na chaparameshtam, na sarvabhavam, na rasadipatyam, na yoga siddhira punabhavanva. Samanjasatva virahaya kangshe. I don't want to become Indra, I don't want to become Brahma, I don't want to become king of this world, I don't want to become king of the hellish planets, I don't want yoga siddhis, I don't want to stop this birth and death, I only want one thing. I want to feel some separation from you, my Lord. This is highest, this came to Madhavendra, this is really, if one feels separation from Krishna, he is a millionaire, billionaire. He is the real Bill Gates in this world. This money is nothing. But have some feelings for Krishna. And where you can buy this? Only from Madhavendra Puri's lineage. There. In this lineage, they are selling this. Mahaprabhu came to distribute. Chiradadatam nija gupta vitam swapremanam amrita tudara apamaram yo vitataram gaura Krishna janibhyas tamaham prapade. Mahaprabhu took this gift from his Param Gurudev and distributed in the whole world. If Mahaprabhu would not be there, nobody know who is Madhavendra Puri. But Mahaprabhu made him known everywhere. And what is his gift? To feel separation from Krishna. To go in that, follow Srimati Radhika's line and Radhika's devotees. This is very high topic, I know. But on this day, if we not speak this, also we are misers. Yes, that is things what should be discussed that goes to the heart. That is the real food, what we need for the heart. Feel some separation. So we pray to the lotus feet of Madhavendra Puri. He shall give us some separation from Krishna. Then we will be happy. Crying for Krishna, we will be happy. There is so much pleasure in crying for Krishna. There is no pleasure in this world crying for this, but crying for Krishna, we will become happy. More happy than anyone. So that is, therefore it's a very auspicious day. I'm very happy devotees came. And also why we can speak these things, because if we do Kirtan nicely, then we can speak also. If we don't do Kirtan, Harikatha is difficult to speak. Kirtan is necessary to clean everything, to make the brain, make the heart clean, put out all this material world, push it out. How? By chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Throw out everything. Cetodarpanamajanam. Brush the heart. Throw out everything. Then, what we listen Harikatha, it will be very nice. Because it's empty. We can take something. If your heart is full with problems, heart is full with desires, heart is full with whatever, Harikatha will not come. No space. Gurudev gives such a nectar, but heart is full with poison, then the nectar has no space. So we chant Harinam to make clean everything. Then we can take this nectar and that will save us. Really. Don't think this Harikatha, this is our savior, because this world sometimes gives us problems, but this will save us. This is not ordinary. So, Sri Madhavendra Puripad ki jai, Tadiya Shubhtir Bhavatiti ki jai, Sri Mahadadasi ki jai, Sri Ekadasi ki jai, Srila Gurudeva ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Bhagavata Shri Nam Sankirtan ki jai, Gourpremanande.